You know, when I use that silly little analogy about life has been a marathon run our whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah. In search of something that we know, yet at the same time we don't know what that something is. But we're drawn, just drawn to something. Yeah? And it feels familiar.
Why is that? Why does that even happen, Terry? Why does consciousness create a split and then draw itself back? Why does it do that?
Two experiences.
Just
Two.
the experience of creating something separate and then the experience of having it want to come back to you.
Yes. And then waking up from the seeming thing that it created.
Well, it doesn't seem to be terribly interested in that in the population anyway. So is it even possible to question consciousness? Can you just say in the end that these things are just random? Is that what it is?
It's only possible for consciousness to question consciousness. All questions arise as consciousness.
Yeah.
The seeking is always being consciousness. Gradually waking itself up. Now, to the dream character, that seems like, fuck, man, it's taken a long time. Right? That's to the dream.
Can't you focus? Like, come on, let's do it.
Yeah, right. Now that's the seeming experience of the dream character. Yeah. When the lights do turn on, like all time, nothing happened, Lizzie. All time is just like this whole idea, there's been a long, drawn out fucking life. Jesus, fuck. Right? That's all when that happened, all of that is contained in the dream. Time stops, you're here. The duality stops, son. It just stops. Now, the only thing that needs to happen for the duality to stop is for consciousness to stop creating the dualistic person. And that's what it just stops. The personal person doesn't arise. Then what could possibly be experienced then other than consciousness and stillness? Can you imagine how quiet it would be in there? Me's gone. Can you imagine how quiet, still?
No.
At peace, calm, at peace.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah. Lizzie, you're in a great place. You really, really are. Yeah. You know, how busy is your life, really?
Look, I don't think it could be any better than it is. As far as this is concerned, I'm very fortunate to have landed on this desert island of blandness.
Now, consciousness just said that, which is beautiful. How much more affirmation do you want?
But consciousness also does all kinds of other tricks.
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does.
Including
but not when it gets to here, the game's over.
That's what you say, Terry, but I don't know if I trust that. There you are, consciousness said that.
I tried to hit that off, I know.
You know what you invite us to believe. Have you ever read Harry Potter? I haven't.
I haven't, no.
But he goes in search of platform 9 3/4 at the station. And that means running through a wall, because of course there's no such platform. No one can see such platform.
Right.
It's like you always looking to invite us on to platform 9 3/4. What the fuck is it? Really? No, I don't know about that.
That's a really good analogy. Yeah. In the end, Liz, you just end up here, love. Yeah.
It would be a nice thing to happen, because the life has always been about seeking.
Yeah.
And it's just fucking fed up with that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so eventually, Liz, you just kind of wind up in a place, yeah, where you find your body's just sitting here, sitting on a chair. You're just here. And this here-ness, how do I put it? I could only describe it dualistically. Yeah. But it's, you might sometimes hear me say, just abide here. But that's a dualistic statement, is it not? Because it sounds like I'm asking a person to abide here, and I'm not. Or I might say, just notice this. Well, that also sounds like I'm asking someone to notice this. Do you understand? So what I'm
understanding, it's at the same time, it's all I can do.
Yeah. But now what I'm trying to get you to do is, you don't have to notice it. You're being it. Don't have to notice it. How can you deny this?
No, you can't really. I mean, it's conscience. It's consciousness. It's what it means to be in the world. You can't be in the world without feeling this.
Good. Now, drop all that just came out of your mouth, and just here. Wanting for nothing, expecting nothing, because that would just be mind, right?
Yeah.
So
and feel rather bland.
Which would be mind also.
Yeah.
Right. So just with the beingness, Lizzie, just sit. That maybe there might just be one thought left, and I might just be, what's this? Maybe the last one. What's this? I laugh because this always has been. It's always been here. Yeah. So just sit still, be still, be still, be still. I think it's written in the Bible. I think John said it, I think, in the Bible. Be still and know that I am. Be still. Want for nothing. The answer's here. It's revealed here. All you got to do is just be. This is the point of consciousness, of aliveness, of awareness, of beingness, of love, infinite. There's no time here. Just here. You're here. Never not been here. Any thought's going to arise, Lizzie. What's this? And not expecting an answer. It's more just a call to attention. What's this? The world disappears. Thoughts disappears. Duality disappears. Blandness, everything disappears, Liz. Just stay here. Expecting nothing, wanting nothing. Just be. It's alive. Izzy, it's alive. And it's here where we meet. Lizzie, there is only one. And it's here. What is this?
On a point of technique, is it more a question of staying with the feeling or still wondering what's beyond the feeling?
Wonder nothing. That'll be the mind. Wonder nothing. Expect nothing. Wonder nothing. Don't try and abide somewhere. Just unconditionally be. And maybe just with one more last little thought. What's this? That's it.
Yeah, I hate to do this, but you know that it's like you're standing at a place where there's a signpost, and from there you can go anywhere. You can see how it's anything you wanted to create comes from here.
Yeah, this is source.
Yeah.
And everything's still.
Yeah.
Source. Still.
And it is highly addictive.
This is all that's left, sweet.
Mm-hmm.
There's nowhere else to go. Nowhere else to go. You've been around the world. You've been all over the place. Yep. Here. And if you've got, and I suspect it is, your life is currently designed, which you had nothing to do with, right? It's currently designed where you're able to just sit and be still. It's not busy. It's not, so. No distractions.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of exercises and grandchildren and things like that, but I mean, basically there's nothing that pulls my attention.
Beautiful. Good. Then just now. If you're sitting, great. Eyes open. Don't you dare close your eyes. Yeah. But same if you're walking. Just, what's this? Lizzie, the first thing you experience with that, everything goes quiet. The closer you get to the immediacy, the absolute immediacy, more that it just drops. Might be a tiny little bit of it that might kind of come up. It might be, a little bit of thought. Don't worry about it, honey. Don't engage with it. Leave it alone if it does at all.
Yeah, but it comes with the well-known flavor of blandness, and so before I even touch it, I know what it tastes like.
Sure. Yeah, but like, I mean, how interested? Like, see, are you really interested in blandness?
No, not at all.
Good then.
Yeah, I can easily ignore it. From here with you, maybe afterwards I won't be able to, but here there's nothing.
Yeah, no, I think you will be able to. I absolutely. Lizzie, there's nothing left to do. There's nothing left to do. You've done it. There's nothing left to do. Now, just, what's this? This is not an object. This experience is not an object. I'm not experiencing some thing here.
What do you do with the phrases that come? I mean, it feels like falling into your mother's arms. Not that falling into my mother's arms ever felt like this, but
not divine. But you're kind of right. It's so familiar.
Yeah.
It is comforting. It's so familiar. Yeah. And that the key thing to recognize, but not with thoughts, right? But the key thing to recognize is in this absolute here, when you're here, mind goes quiet. And if mind starts to move a little bit, all it means is you've just moved a little bit off center of here. Yeah? Just hold on. Mind goes quiet again. It's that simple. It's that simple. Yeah? And it would only be the mind that would say, it's really hard to sit here. It's really hard. I find it really hard to sit still. Like, it's the easiest thing in the world. It's the most easy thing in the world. Just sit and be still. What's this? It'll be the last question, Liz. What's this? And doesn't need an answer. What's this? That doesn't need an answer. Just, what's this? It's here the illusion drops away. It's here the awakening occurs. Just here. I'll be damned. You mean all I've like to do my whole life is just sit here and be still and it would have happened? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's all. And I'm fielding minds and I'm fielding questions and, coming at me, and I just wanted to go, look, just sit still. Just sit still, be still. But I know they can't, because they're still going through that process of questions and seeking, and still a belief that there's a me there, and it's a process. You just have to allow it, Liz. So you have to just allow it and keep speaking to consciousness. whilst the, you know, the imaginary me's think I'm speaking to them. That's why sometimes I laugh in satsang. I know exactly what's happening. It's just funny. Beautiful too. Like it's still beautiful. The whole
game.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Just not so much for the dreamed character. But it's only seemingly bad, seemingly bland, seemingly tough, seemingly long life, seeming suffering. It's all seeming. That's what's happening right here with, what's this? Everything stops, Liz. This is direct. Can't get any more direct than, what's this? And that seeming kind of what's referred to as waking, yeah. All that happens is the personal me just goes off. Nothing else happens. Dream's over. You know, then all you're left with is, holy shit. Holy shit. Free, fresh, clean, quiet. That personal stuff. Come on, consciousness. It's time. It's time. Let that dream go. It's time. Be still. It's time. I'll allow you one more question, consciousness. What's this? That's it. Sit still. That's better, Liz. Come on. Good. That's it. Isn't this better? Like, really?
Yeah. It's a lot better. It's just so wonderful that like it doesn't have to pick up all these pieces of wood that kind of come for its attention, you know, like it just doesn't have to do that, you know.
Oh.
But interesting that they're there too, like special kinds of treats. Come on, bite this one, you'll have fun. Yeah, sure you will. Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah.
You only thought you're allowed. It's the last one, Liz. All the millions and trillions of thoughts we've had our whole life. Yeah, one more. That's it. What's this? That's all you get. Like expecting an answer would be more than just, what's this? All you get's, what's this? Yeah. So close. You just got to be still, Lizzie. Honey, there's nowhere left to go. There's nowhere left to go. Just be still, honey. Just be still.
You know, in that space, even the personal I offers itself like another piece of wood.
Yep.
It's not any more commanding than all the others.
No I, there's no me. Nothing arises here. What's this? Quiet. Don't need mind to be experiencing this. Don't. It's mind that's been preventing us from experiencing this. What's this? That's it, Liz. That's all. That's all.
It's also like a little trapdoor, and on the other side of it is just limitless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's right here. Limitless.
Mm.
It's here. Infinite, here. Infinite just means timeless, no time. That's all infinite means. Time is a dualistic concept. It can't exist here. When is it not now? Pay attention to the now, Liz. To this. What's this? Because this is the now. What's this? Simple. Can be more simple. And anything other than this will simply be mind. Yeah. You had enough of that?
No. Oh, the mind. Yes.
Huh? So it might pop up a little, but there'll just be no, you won't be drawn to it you won't be drawn to them anymore, Liz. Just might even be kind of, it's almost like the thoughts become peripheral. It's kind of an awareness that they're there, but can't quite make them out and not interested anyway. What's this? That can be done walking, washing the dishes, sitting dead still. Sitting really still is nice. Yeah. It's just, as it's kind of becomes more and more familiar, because it does, as it becomes more and more familiar to just be, then you can be out walking and just being. You can be in the garden pulling out weeds or pruning or whatever it is you do out there, and it's just being. Hands might be moving and stuff might be happening. And it becomes more familiar. Then it just becomes, it's not even a choice. It's just, this is where I am. This is
where you find me.
Oh, Lizzie, come home. You're already home, honey. You're already home. Yeah, just what's this? That's all, Liz. That's all. That's all that's left. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Terry.
Great. This was great.